Hi everybody. I just thought I'd make a really lovely video because I want to share somebody with you and his talents with you. And this is Ali Stewart, a good friend of mine. And I don't know if some of you know, but when lockdown started, I started doing a Friday happy hour. And Ali came and joined the group, and we were talking about, things that we could do during lockdown. And Ali said that his business had really gone to nothing because he's a taxi driver. And obviously during lockdown, he couldn't do taxi driving. But he said he was practicing with wood and was making door signs. Now, I asked him if he could make me a door sign, because I know lots of you know I moved into a new house and it's called Stratford House. But it had a horrible sign. This was the yucky sign that was up at the door before Ali's gift arrived for me today, which is super an upgrade. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! Wow, I absolutely love it. Isn't that posh? And I love the smell as well. And then not only did I get one, but I also got a little one for my gate. Isn't that cute? So I've got one for my gate, one for above the door, and then because he said he'd made a mistake, he sent me another one, which is downstairs actually, which is identical to this but a bit darker. And so when I opened the package yesterday, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I thought, let's get Ali on. So I'm sure lots of you would love a sign like Ali's making. And so Ali, do you want to tell everybody why you've switched to doing from taxi driving to making these amazing signs?
Well, it's something that I wanted to do when I was at school, actually, is get into woodwork, but I ended up becoming a builder. So the reason I started making house signs is something that's been going through my mind for quite a long time, because before I was a taxi driver, I'd also delivered parcels. And trying to find some of the houses was unbelievable. The amount of time you can waste running up and down a street looking for a house, especially at night.
Yeah, they don't have numbers on and they're hard to see at night time, aren't they?
Especially at night. And I decided quite a few years ago, but the thing is, when I started doing the taxis, it swallowed all my time, so I never got around to it. But now, perfect opportunity, nothing going on with taxis, so it's not safe to do anything. Even before the lockdown, I invested $1.5 grand in the machines, and I've since invested more on tools and stuff to do woodwork. I need a shed. I can't keep working from the house, but that's the reason. And imagine if you were having a heart attack or something, and you tried to get an ambulance. It took 10 minutes to find you because they couldn't find you, you know.
And where I live, it's a really funny number system, because mine's number 1, and then right down at the other street is like number 3, and it doesn't work out. So everyone's always, are you number 1? They never know where I am, but now they're going to know where I am.
They'll easily find you now. That's upside down, by the way.
So yeah, and well, the kids love them as well. So absolutely, so made up with that. Thank you, Ali. But I know that you're also thinking about making signs for, like things like this for weddings and things, aren't you?
Well, personalised.
Personalised, yeah.
A story I've told you already was when I was way back in my early days, when I was working as a builder in my 20s. One of the bosses I worked for had a wishing well in his back garden. And when people had a wedding, especially when the weather was nice, we'd come around this wishing well and get their photos taken. So when I started the concrete business, I was making garden ornaments and stuff. When I done that, the intention was to make a wishing well, but I never got around to it. And the intention was to get people in to have their photos taken so that they can have a feel for what I can do, but by just being there, having their photos taken, surrounded by plant pots, the wishing well, etc. So I intend going back and doing gardening stuff as well, like the planters that I used to do. But that's not yet.
No, but I thought you were making signs like this out of wood for weddings. Is that not what you said?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing
Oh, yeah.
personalised stuff. Like that's why. Sorry, I changed the subject a bit there. That's why I got the laser engraver to engrave photos and do personalised plaques and things. Like the one I've done for my cousin down in Toddington, it was for her daughter, and also well, she hasn't done it yet because her husband's been away. But she got a little playhouse for her daughter, and I made the name for it, Ayla. And so she's putting that up. So that's the kind of thing, personalised.
So if people wanted to find out, how to connect with you, how do they connect with you? Obviously, they can come through me if they want to connect with you from my friends. But if somebody else wanted to connect with you, how would they find you?
I'm on Facebook, and I do have a website which is quite easy to find. It's de-signcraft.com.
Okay, so
DE as in design, DeSigncraft.
All right. So what we'll do is put that onto the video so people can see it.
And
okay, so
DE-signcraft on Facebook as well.
Yeah. Or they can connect with you, Ali Stewart, on
Ali Stewart 39 is my personal profile. And I very seldom put business.
W-A-R-T, not the U-A-R-T.
Yeah. I very seldom put business stuff on my personal pages, though I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so it's brilliant. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
Basically, I'll design whatever people want to just send an idea, have a discussion with me, and I'll come up with ideas.
And the thing is, because Alice thinks that he's only just starting out and practicing, I know his prices are really sillily low at the moment. So, if you do want to kind of get something like this for your door or whatever you're wanting, then connect with him now, because I know eventually he'll put his prices up. But at the moment, they are a really, really cracking price. So anyway, thanks. Go on.
Sorry, the thing I'll add, you asked if I had anything else to say, I just remembered when you were talking, is the special offer of 2 for 1. If the other item, if someone wants a sign for their own house and they know someone else who wants another, the second item must be for someone else, but they'll get 2 for 1 if they do that. The only thing extra they'll have to pay for the second one is the extra postage.
Yeah, which is obviously a huge incentive to someone to help you spread the word as well, because obviously during lockdown I think what we should all be doing is supporting each other's businesses, especially when people are really kind of in a situation like Ali, where his first business, his main income stream, had dried up, and now he's got a passion and he's got the talent to create something which I know people are going to love. So I'm really happy to share your work with people, Ali, and I'll see you next week.
And of course, I thank you very much for your help, and I'm happy that you like your signs.
I love them. I love them. All right, Dan. See you later.
Okay, thank you. See ya. Bye.